Hey guys, it's me, Eli, Shanice, whatever you call me. I didn't have a preference, and welcome to another video. This video is very different from the videos that I normally do. I'm currently working on a top 10 must-have lots video for you guys, but while I'm in the process of preparing for that, I just wanted to give you guys a deep dive into the save that I've been trying to build recently. If you haven't seen my tweet on Twitter, I tweeted I'm working on a new save inspired by chaebol. If you don't know what a chaebol is, I'll explain in a second. / rich families of Korea, and I was wondering which word reminds y'all most of Seoul, yongsan, etc. And the options were San Myshuno, Windenburg, and Common. And one of my mutuals comment that they feel like the worlds are all too Western and things like that, so I can just get away with that focus on in Korean architecture, etc. And they said the worlds and the Sims are very Westernized, besides, you know, Somerang and Mount Rebbe, of course, and of course Sulani. So all of them feel like very nowhere near like the Seoul, Yongsan, Cheongdam, the very high luxury part of Seoul. Like none of them feel like that. But I feel like San Myshuno was closest that I can get, and I'll explain why. And I just remembered I didn't explain what chaebols meant. Let me just explain that right now. So basically chaebols mean rich business family. Chaebols is an English transliteration of the Korean word chaebol, which means rich family or monopoly, etc. So like there's like these huge chaebols family in Korea. Like for example, the Samsung family, like everybody in the Samsung family works within the Samsung business in some way or another. Some other chaebol families are just famous for being rich or just being like well known or whatever, and that's kind of what I'm doing in a save with my main family right here, the Kim family. I'll get into later. But yeah, let me explain how I divided up all these 4 parts of San Myshuno, kind of make up for the lack of an Asian world besides Mount Rebbe. So in this district over here, the uptown, right? I'm just kidding. This uptown area, I like to consider it Yongsan because Yongsan is that very rich area, and as you can see here, it's a finance district and it's home to the rich, powerful, and slightly odd. So I feel like it's very fitting. Right here, I just added a store, my favorite store ever. If you guys saw my first 10 must-have lots to must-have, that made no sense. If you saw that video, you might be familiar with the build. But I consider this area Yongsan because not only because it's rich or whatever, but also because the buildings and the architecture just kind of reminds me of the area in general, because I don't want to say it's very futuristic, but the way the architecture is like a little blocky but also very uptown and upscale, and they have a lot of skyscrapers and things like that. Hamnamdong as well, like I consider this areas of Yongsan, Hamnam, Twin Village, etc. Like this is that area, and of course this would be the Han River. That looks like the Hyatt building. I'm not even lying to you. Don't ask me what it is. Mountains though. We're not gonna talk about that. Maybe that's Jeju. And over here, this is the fashion district, and I don't even think Myeongdong is in Seoul. Let me make sure before I start spitting misinformation. Myeongdong. Yeah, Myeongdong is in Seoul, so I consider this area to be Myeongdong because it is the fashion district. And I was gonna add a store here, but instead I added a restaurant because Myeongdong is known for like its night markets and their restaurants and their stores and things like that. So I plan on switching this lot out for store, restaurant, just switching out every now and then because I'm kind of limited to the lots here. But I'll show you guys the area. Oh, Myeongdong is also known for like their vendors and things like that, and there's already vendors in the San Myshuno area anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. Myeongdong's architecture is very different from what this area, the fashion district, has going on. It's kind of more busy and a lot more intimate and smaller in a way, but still I considered it the area because of what it's used for and things like that. And by used for, I mean like the shopping wise, and it's famous among young people. Myeongdong is very famous because it has a lot of K-beauty stores and stuff like that. Like you see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm doing here? But yeah, see, there's like an ad for like a store down here, and one down there too that you cannot see right here. one over there too for like what seems to be like a watch. Moving on, I really didn't figure out what to base the spice market on yet, so I'll save that for last. So we're gonna go ahead and move over to the we're gonna go ahead and move oh my god. We're gonna go ahead and move over to the art quarter. For this area, I consider this area to be Hongdae, because the Hongdae district is like the art and music scene of Seoul, and so is the art center. So the art center of San Myshuno. I don't really know how much to just say. Like we're literally looking at an art gallery right now that is owned by my sim, who is a musician. So it just links up to each other. Like it just makes sense up here in the tism brain. I don't know how to explain it. And of course we have the Han River again. And then last but not least, before we go back over to the Spice District, we have the Central Park, the center part. And this lot is so massive and so bulky and chunky, so it might take my computer some time to load it. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Now this area is clearly like Han River, Han Park. You know, come over here and have a nice picnic. Even though I hate that word, ew. But I didn't build this lot. I will leave the lot link down below. But this is Han Park. It's very lively, very busy, as the exact version of Han Park Lake River is. Finally, last but not least, we have the Spice District. Okay, so we're at the Spice District, and originally at first, since there is like a river like footsteps away from the building, I was kind of thinking it could be like the sea area, so like Jeju, not even Jeju, but it could be like Busan, because Busan is known for like by the seaside. I originally was gonna make Burlington Bay be Busan because of the fishing thing that's going on in Burlington Bay. I was like, nah, I want to keep everything in San Myshuno. But I just did some research, and I think the Spice District is most similar to Hapjeong. I think that's how you say it. It's most similar to Hapjeong, because I believe Hapjeong is the foodie area of Korea. That's where you go to get all kinds of snacks and things like that. And I believe over here is where they host a festival for, I don't want to be wrong, I'll put it up on the screen if I'm wrong or if I'm right, but this is where they host a festival, and it's most similar to the vibes of Hapjeong, not Hapu. But yeah, and it's very lively and it's low end, quote unquote. I think the Spice District is described as a low end area, and clearly is inspired by NYC, very, very clearly. But I just had to add like a Korean looking building so it can make sense. This building, I'm planning on removing it so bad, but I don't know what to replace it with, because there aren't that many 30 by 30 builds, and there aren't that many Korean builds in The Sims anyway. So I'm thinking of replacing it. If you guys have any recommendations to what for me to replace this with, just please comment down below, please. But yeah, I don't know if I should make this area Busan or if I should make it Hapjeong. I keep saying Hapjeong. There we go. And Hapjeong is in Seoul, so it's not like it's different. Or should I make Busan being Pleasant Bay, because from what's going on right now, this whole area is so But yeah, since I gave you guys a rundown of my brain and how I see the different districts, I want to give you guys a tour of some of the builds. First, I want to go over here. This build is the Bachelor's Adobe. This is originally by Maxis, however I did renovate it literally today. But yeah, this build is by Maxis, and I renovated it very heavily. I don't know if I want to keep this sign here, to be honest, but I'm going to remove it for the tour so you guys can see it easier. But I imagine this to be a very Korean, oh my god, a very American inspired karaoke bar, because there's a lot of karaoke. What do they call it? They call it noraebang. They call it noraebang in Korea, and there's like a lot of cafes and a lot of noraebangs that are inspired by like the American Western theme, like how they see America. So there's like American flags everywhere. They only sell like burgers and fries and hot dogs and things like that. So this is what I kind of had in mind for this, although it kind of flopped. I think the only thing that really screams America hit is the Manhattan and then Times Square sign. So other than that, I think it's very Korean. Not very Korean, but it'll fit for my save. See, I have the Korean barbecue table, and then I have cars here that just for show. I'm not gonna lie, they're not just for show. I was gonna have my sim take a photo shoot here, but I kept it because I was like, I don't know, I just like how it looks. Here's some more tables with umbrellas, and then you have a ramen stand, and then another sign. This one says Mad Hattan in Times Square, and this one I was gonna change it to say where is it, Albany, there we go, Albany and Brooklyn Bridge, but I was like, nah. But yeah, I don't know, I kind of like it. I feel like Korea has a lot of places like this, like rooftop diners and things like that, or bars. This can be turned into a restaurant as well. I'm not finished building it completely because I need to change the color of the lighting, like right here, and the color of the neon signs, and the color of the traffic lights, and the color of the stage lights, and etc, etc. So I'll include screenshots when it's finished of my Tumblr or my Twitter, whichever one. But yeah, that's really the only build that I built myself. But I did renovate this family's build, and before I even get into their build and things like that, I want to tell you guys about them first. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, this first sim is Harbin Seju Kim. And I want to say she is originally from Seoul, but she has the name Harbin because I feel like just rich people in Seoul just give themselves an English name for no reason at all. She has, okay, all her traits are missing, but we're gonna ignore that. She has the what is this aspiration called, fabulously wealthy aspiration. So she wants to get rich and have a successful career. She is a story mode sim. I must say that she is a story mode sim. Basically, if you don't know what story mode is, it just makes you ask, like, the game just asks you like a few questions and you just answer it based on what type of sim you want. And this is how she came about, basically. I didn't give her any of these traits, the game gave her these traits. But she is cheerful, she's gluten, and she's evil. So I don't even, yeah, but I love how she turned out so much. And I usually have trouble making sims in general, but I have even more trouble making like older sims because they'll normally look way too young for their age. So I'm really glad how she turned out, like fashion wise as well. Like it's just so like, she looks old but she doesn't look that old, but she looks young but she doesn't look that young either. The makeup just stays the same, but the hair changed with this one. So I was like, why not? I don't even remember putting her in this dress. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hold on. Oh no! Whoop. I did not mean to do that. But yeah. Next sim. Oh, she is the hair, I guess you could say. Like she started the chaebol. She is a entertainer. She is in the musician branch. So her fame level is, I believe, a rising star. No, it's a proper celebrity. Sorry, it's a proper celebrity. But yeah, she is a musician, and like I said, she owns the art gallery and the arts. No, yes, in the arts district. This is Daejong Kim, and he is not really my sim. I got him off the gallery, but I just tweaked him to look older, of course. And he has the mansion baron aspiration. Yeah, he's self-assured, ambitious, cheerful, loyal, and a mentor. And he is a politician. Nope, I lied. He's a salaries person, but he's the head of the company. So her being like a famous musician plus him being the CEO basically of this huge company just already makes them like so much more powerful than everybody else in Sanmai. And this is probably one of my favorite sims I've ever made. She's so pretty. This is Reina Kim. She has the party animal trait. Nope, party animal aspiration. She's high maintenance. She is a Leo. She's a fashionista, and she is elegant. And she turned out so pretty. She was born from the genetics of both her father and her mom. So I didn't get her off the gallery or anything. She just turned out so pretty, and I'm really glad how how she turned out. Her hair is so nice. Woo, and she is currently trained to be an idol. She's taking dance lessons, singing lessons, and she's also going to the WARD School of Arts, but it's basically like the acting school, and that's all thanks to a mom, which I will put up on the screen for all of you to go ahead and download yourselves. But I don't know, I'm kind of having trouble with it because whenever I call for a recruiter, nobody ever shows up, and she has to be a university student to be enrolled in the School of Arts for WARD acting. I don't know why. If you guys know how I can fix that anything, please let me know. But yeah, moving on. This is her brother Kaiden or Caden. Don't ask me why I don't know why he doesn't have a Korean. I don't even remember making his name Caden. But yeah, this is Caden Kim. He is basically his father just aged down to a teen. I'm gonna be 100% serious. Like, I did not mess with genetics. I just copied him over from the gallery and just made him to a teen and just tweaked him a little bit just to make him look younger. But he has a discover life trait, so he doesn't discover life aspirations. So he doesn't want to just have a specific goal in life. He just wants to live, basically. And he has the self-assured trait. He's cheerful, he is good, and he is a connoisseur. Gotta watch out for this one. He probably a little sensitive. And this is Hunwoo. Hunwoo is not a part of their family. Hunwoo is their I'm so sleepy, I can't think straight. Hunwoo is their maid butler, basically, that just lives with them, and he has all the max traits just to make everything easier. I plan on having a lot to do with this family, and I feel like I wouldn't have time for them to cook and stuff like that, or like clean up and stuff like that, because I want them to be like very, very, very busy. So I just kind of made him, and I took him off the gallery as well. I don't remember what creator I took him from, but I did tweak him to my liking, and things like that. But yeah, that's how he turned out. Oh no, let me save this. I didn't look at his traits, but I think he had one of the warm-hearted traits. And I'm still not 100% done with this save. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing so far. So I'll show you guys the other families. This is okay, sorry, that was completely unnecessary. What is it about them? I must be missing something. Alright. Our first sim is Keiko, and obviously Keiko isn't from Seoul. She is from Japan. I almost knocked over something. What did I just say? Oh my god. This sim is Keiko Yi, and Keiko obviously isn't from San Myshuno. She is from Mount Komorebi, but she moved over to Seoul to chase her dreams of becoming a model. She has model status, bro. I think she turned out so pretty. I think her fashion sense is really good. I say that as if I didn't make her, but yeah, this is her outfit number 1. Number 2, okay, she has a little tattoo on the back. I forgot I did that. Number 3, so pretty. Number 4 and number 5. I think her hair is so chic, and I think she just makes the oddest outfits just work. I don't know how, but she has a city native aspiration because she wants to move to Seoul and become a model. She also has the proper trait. She's a party animal, she's a thrill seeker, and she is a Gemini. You can't surprise a Gemini, but you know it's best to escape you, babe. Anyways, oh, and it's Gemini season right now, so that's kind of crazy. Y'all watch out, Geminis are coming. She wants to be a model, like I said. But the reason why she is semi-famous is because of her mother. I got it from my own mama. Oh my hood, I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, which you could. Anyways, it's her mom, Kazuko. Her mom is a famous writer. Okay, I speak. Her mom is a famous writer in Korea. She writes a lot of children books, and she's very famous for like the books that you must read in school or whatever. Yeah, and she has the Super parent aspiration. She is gentle. She's family oriented. She is a Pisces. She is generous and she is loyal. So the complete opposite from the evil Kim chaebol family. I didn't really expand more on their story in depth because I haven't got to writing the lore at like 3 a.m. crying because it's so intense. Like I haven't got to that yet. But I did I do have a basic idea of how I want each family to be, and I want this family to be like clean, like pristine reputation, and I want the Kim family to be like kind of all over the place. Like I want the idols to of course have an idol image, but behind the scenes be like low-key evil. Anyways, yeah, and they have 2 cats. This is Lily and this is Cookie. Nope. And I didn't finish, I keep saying this, I didn't finish the save yet, so I do need more sims. So if y'all want to make some sims for this save, go ahead and do it, please. And just let me know. Just DM me on Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram, whatever, and just like send me like the tray files or whatever. Thank you. Anyways, this is the Goth family, and I do plan on moving them to San Myshuno. I don't know why, I just want to. And I only gave Cassandra Goth the makeover so she can look more to her name. Like, hello, like her. Anyways, yeah, I just made her over just a little bit. I really like how she turned out. I've been really good at making sims lately. This is a Fang family, and I revamped Lily Fang because I looked at her, I was like, she's so pretty, but a makeover would be even well. I didn't even do that much. I didn't change like her actual face structure. I just gave her a skin blend and then better eyebrows, and I gave her better makeup. Like I didn't change like her actual facial features, so I really like how she turned out. I also gave Victor, what's his name? Victor. I also gave Victor a little makeover, but he didn't turn out that good. I think he looks a little worse. But I did give them a Dora. I did give them a daughter, and this is Nora Fang, and she looks just like her mom, to be honest. I think she turned out really good as well. And there's secondhand smoke. Yeah, she's running uniform because I didn't know what to put her in, but she has a C native trait because I feel like she's like a soul girl. I don't know. She is a daredevil, she is smug, she's a genius, and she's also a Libra. Oh my god, you're a Libra. And last but not least, I did give a makeover to Miko. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but this is the Karaoke Legends household, and I did give her a little makeover. She turned out so cute. She had like that pastel pink and blue aesthetic going on, and I was struggling with that so freaking much, so I just landed on the pink and black aesthetic. I don't know, I kind of ate but not thoroughly. I don't know, I might do her over again, but she's so pretty in the face. I love her makeup and her hair is so pretty. I'm so happy. I love K-pop. Anyways, but yeah, that's the save so far. I really need more sims in this save. So if you guys have any recommendations, or if you want to make a sim strictly for this save, that will be highly appreciated. You can use the tag you can use the tag Zinni's Plays on the gallery, and I will look through them and choose my favorites. If you can't make a sim, then that's completely fine. I'm not gonna be upset. But if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want me to do more videos like this in the future, like a deep dive into my save files, I will be more than happy to do that because I love yapping. I love talking. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And if you didn't, drink some water and be hydrated. It is hot outside. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.